got this. There we go. Okay, now. All right. So we're gonna start with our hands up, warm up, bring our hands together, tilting back. Breathing in and out. If you want to, close your eyes. And now we're going to just and now we're just going to drop one hand and just stretch straight up, and then the other way, like we're climbing up, stretching as much as possible. And just relax. And then we're going to just bring our arms back behind us, cave in, and then open up. Roll again. Cave in, bend your knees a little. And go to our feet. We're just going to lift up our foot. Circle our toe around. Then we're just going to do a nice and a nice bigger face. Nice round. And relax. Switching to the other side. And then nice. And then a nice bigger and relax. Now we're just going to bring ourselves up onto our toes, come down. You're going to bring up, you just drop down. Come up, and then drop down. Okay, this time we're going to come up and we're going to hold. Just squeezing out into our toes, breathing in and out. And then just relaxing down. Coming back up. Hold. And relax. Last time. And up. And relax. Bring our feet out just a little if we need to. We're going to do the sequence. We're going to go down into our flat back. Then we're going to drop down to our toes. We're going to walk over to the right, walk over to the left, come back into the center, and then just roll all the way up. Once again, onto our toes and hold. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. Dropping the flat back. Hold that for 30 seconds. Dropping down to the floor, hold that for 30 seconds. Over to the right. Over to the left. Back into the center. And then slowly rolling all the way up. Bring our hands. We're going to do it one more time. This time we're going to hold 10 seconds. Flat back. Hands to the floor. Over to the right. Over to the left. Back into the center. And slowly rolling all the way. Relaxing down. Now we're going to go to the sitting Egyptian chair. And we're going to go flat back. Then we're going to bring our arms all the way down behind us. Then we're going to bring them all the way forward, coming back into flat back and up. So once again, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. If you're comfortable. Going forward. Bring those hands behind us. All the way in front now, into flat back. And coming up. Okay, we're gonna do that again for 10 seconds. Back, the knees bent. Hands all the way in the back. Flat back, legs straight. And relax those arms. Nice good circle. Spinning around a little. Okay, we're gonna step out into warrior one. Do this sequence. We're gonna do up into warrior one. Go out into warrior two. Drop your hand down if you can. Look up at the ceiling. Bring this hand down. Turn this foot out. And then go into downward dog. And then come up. Nice and slow. All right, we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Warrior one. You can grab a mat right here. You're welcome. Warrior two. Drop down. Remember, go to your comfort level. If you need to, put it on your knee. Bring that hand down, turn that foot out. And then bring that leg back for downward dog. and come up. Nice. All right, we do that again for 10 seconds. Two. Drop that hand down. Bring the other hand down. Turn that foot in. And then back into down dog. And then come up. All right, now we're going to do the other side. So, again, warrior one, warrior two. Drop that hand down. Bring the other hand down. Bring that foot up. So into downward dog. And then come up. All right. 30 seconds this time. Oops. Drop that hand down. And towards the ceiling. Bring that hand down. Lift that toe up. And then bring that foot back. Going into downward dog. And slowly come up. All right, one more time. Warrior one. Warrior two. Drop that hand down. Bring the other hand down, bring that foot up. Bring that leg back. Jump into downward dog. Now we're going into table. So you're going to just drop your knees down into table. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your feet are spread out so your knees are level with the hip bone. And we're going to do cat, cow, wag your tail, which is you looking at your futon. Wag your tail the other way and come back up. And we're going to do that 10 times at your pace. So just breathing in at your pace, breathing out. Wag your tail. Just take your time. Make sure you really feel the stretch. Nice and slow. When you're done, back into table. When you're ready, our next sequence we're going to do is we're going to come up into cobra. Then we're going to roll ourselves back into child pose. So rolling up into cobra, we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. You may want to go into step, that feels better. Pressing down into that mat. Try not to hurt your wrist. We're holding this for a while. When you're ready, slowly roll up. Bring your hips back. Going down into child pose. Relax into that. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Once again, slowly going into cobra or staff. Timer holding for 10 seconds. And slowly coming back into child. And then slowly coming up into sitting position. So you're going to sit where you're comfortable. We're going to do our arms. We're going to hold for a minute. So you're going to just bring your arms all the way over, bend them, cross, close your eyes, focus on your breathing. Breathing in and out. Coming out. Switching. So whichever one was on the top is now on the bottom, which one on the top. And if you need to, you can switch your legs also. Once again, open up. Now we're going to do 10 seconds. Whichever one was on top is now on bottom, and we're holding for 10. Coming out and switch. And relax. Once again, just roll your neck side to side. And now we're going to just place our hands on the mat or on our knees, whichever way is comfortable. And we're just going to turn our ear to our shoulder. We're going to just hold for 30 seconds, breathing in and out. If you want to, you can put your hand on your head to give it a little bit more stretch. And then just slowly roll it around again. And then we're going to roll over to the other side, fold it, and place your hand on your head if you want to. Give it a little extra.
And once again, just roll around. And this time, place your hand on your head. You're going to bring the other hand out if you want to and flex it. Flex and just press out. So you're pushing that hand away and pushing it in. And relax. Roll that head again. Now we're going to do the other side. Again, grabbing that head, pushing that hand away. And relax. Once again, on our shoulders, we're going to place our hands on our shoulders. We're just going to push our shoulders back, lifting our head up. Just hold that. And then relax, bring it in, curl in, and try to get those elbows together. Last time, bring those arms all the way back, lifting up that head. And then bringing those arms all the way in. Touch your elbows. And relax. Again, roll that head around. All right, we're gonna do a twist. So we're just gonna lift our leg up. You can bring your leg all the way across, then that's fine. If not, leave it right here, whichever way is more comfortable. The main thing is you want your foot flat on the floor, getting comfortable, and then you're gonna rotate towards your leg. Bring that other hand down on the floor if you want to. You can bring it behind your back. So you're looking over your shoulder. And now you're going to twist towards you. So now you're twisting towards your knee. Hold it. Then relax. Now we're switching to the other side. Bring that knee up. Once again, you can leave it here or here, just as long as this butt's flat. And twist, grabbing that knee. Bring the other hand either behind you to hold or behind your back. And then twisting with your knee. and relax. Now you're gonna bring your knees up, turn sideways because you are gonna end up on the mat at some point. So we're placing our hands right here. And what we wanna do is just lift our knees up. Try to get your weight pushed back so you're kind of leaning back. Try to keep these elbows locked if you can. You may want to do it like this, just so that you got that feet up off the ground. Try to relax your palms on the mat using that pressure. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. And relaxing all the way down onto the mat if you can. Still have our knees up. We're going to just lift them straight up to the ceiling. Flex those toes. And relax with our knees down. We're going to do that one more time for 10 seconds. So getting back so that our knees are up in the air. Lift up. Hold for 10 seconds. Lay down. And then lift those legs straight up into the air. And then bring those knees down flat on them. Keeping your hands next to your hips, we're going to do bridge and we're going to do like an elevator. So level 1, we're only going to go up a little bit. Level 2, we'll go up a little bit more. And level 3, we're going to go as high as we possibly can. So starting with level 1, we're going to just lift up just a little, not too much. You should be feeling it in your pelvic area, squeezing all your pelvic, pushing into your feet. Level 2, you're going to move up a little bit more, pushing more into your feet. Then you should feel it more into your shoulder blades, maybe pushing down into your palms. And then level 3, all the way up, pushing into your abdominal. Your pelvic should be nice and tight. Pressing down into your palms, pressing down into your feet. Going back to level 2. And then level 1. And then onto the mat. I'm going to do that one more time. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 2. Level 1. Down on the mat. Okay, resting on the mat, bring your hands out to the side. You're going to just let your knees fall from side to side. And just close your eyes and just focus on your movement. Are you somebody who's moving fast? Are you moving slow? Do you notice any tightness, maybe in your back or maybe in your hip? Just move nice and slow. And then when you're ready, I want you to move your head the opposite direction. Nice and gentle. Just allowing yourself to relax. And then I want you to slow down and just hold for 3 seconds on one side. Then move slowly over in a 3 second count. So it should be a nice slow movement to the other side. Hold for 3 seconds. Nice slow movement back over to the other side. So you just slow everything down and just pay attention to how your body feels as it does this movement. And now I want you to go even slower. I want you to rest for 10 seconds now. Slowly going to one side, resting for 10 seconds. And then slow, slow, slow. So you're stuck in molasses. Move your body gently over to the other side. Notice every little bone and muscle that is used in your neck, your spine, your hip. Notice all those different muscles that are used. Remember, nice and slow. Notice yourself speeding up. Calm your mind. Focus on those slow movements of the bones. And now I want you to do 30 seconds. Go as slow as you can and hold for 30 seconds. Slowly move to the end.
And when you're ready, slowly come back to the center. Bringing your knees back to the center. Lifting your knees up to your chest. And we're just going to do a nice circle. Bring your knees all the way down, all the way up. Nice and gentle. Very slow. Once again, feel the body moving. Feel each of those little bones. And all the tiny little ligaments and tendons. Nice and slow. And then go the other way. And then slowly bring those knees back to the mat. Slowly bringing your feet flat so that your legs are laying on the mat. Lifting your arms down to your hips. And we're going to do like a clock, breathing in and breathing out. We can turn our palms in and our palms out. And we're going to imagine that our hands are second hands on a clock. And we just slowly bring them up to our head and back down. And we're just going to repeat that sequence a few times. Just nice and slow, breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, slowly coming back down. If you find a spot that kind of hurts, don't push it further. Just stay in that spot for a few seconds and then come back down. But don't strain yourself and force yourself to do it all the way up to your head if you can. Slowly breathing in and out. When you're ready, place your hand on your heart and on your diaphragm.
Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. I want you to lay there and relax. I want you to imagine that you're in a field, or maybe you're on a cliff, but you're somewhere where you can feel the wind blowing. You can see the trees dancing. You can see the butterflies and the bees buzzing about, going from one place to the other. I want you to relax in this place and imagine that you have a nice, wonderful sweater on, a cozy sweater, one that's a little bit big. It can go over your legs. Your hands can hide up in it. The neck is up around your face. Nice warm sweater. And that there's a fire burning in front of you with the little sparks. Maybe you can see the stars. You look up. You're drinking some hot cocoa or apple cider. Enjoying the beautiful weather, the crisp in the air as you relax. Allow all your worries and cares to go away. Allow them to float up with the sparks from the fire. Watch it dance, or watch the stars sparkle as you drink your cider. I want you to think back to a time where you had this experience, maybe with friends, maybe with one of your pets. I want you to see if you can recall the moment, the time, the place. Coming back to the fire, remembering the warm and cozy feelings that you have next to it. You finish your cup, you place it down, and now it's time to come back. Breathing into your chest, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Saying goodnight to the stars. longer, you can come back to the fire. You can put on that warm, cozy sweater. Drink a nice hot cocoa anytime. All you have to do is close your eyes and breathe. I want you to focus on your toes now and just wiggle them in and out. Slowly turn them left and right, little circles. Slowly move your fingers in a circle. Slowly move your pelvic just around in a nice circle side to side. And then slowly move your feet from left to right like a windshield wiper. And then slowly bring those knees to your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. I'm so glad to live in a world where there are Octobers, like Anna Green Gate. Think about all the fun we're going to have this coming month. All the fall festivals, the Halloween costumes, the wonderful weather. Slowly roll over to your sides and come up into sitting position. Relax your hands on your knees. Just gently roll your head sideways. And roll it all the way around, nice and slow. And roll the other way. And coming back to the center, just roll your shoulders. And then roll the other way. And then gently just twist side to side. And then bring our hands over to the side. We're going to breathe in, bring our hands up overhead. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Bring your hands into prayer. Down